Hopefully this isn't too dark, but I'm not turning my light on while I drive. Alright, that was a really solid upper day. Or, not upper, lower. The last time I tried to make these videos, I recorded on the way to the gym while driving, and I feel like I just screwed up my whole lift trying to get in like a amped up with music, and couldn't do that driving if I was recording. But I'm gonna try it. Just do it on the way home. But yeah, I've switched up the order of my lower day a little, just because I've got kind of, I don't know if they're high quad inserts or what, but just like, I feel like having really big adductors would really help the look of my quads. Just because I feel like I don't have a great like insert and sweep and everything. I don't really know. But I've moved adductors first, and then I really just wanted to get super strong on like a hinge. Well, actually, I was trying to do a hinge before my leg curl, but I went back to leg curl before hinge, and it feels fine. I've just switched to a single leg lying because I didn't like trying to set up a single leg seated, and the seat in one of my gym kind of sucks. It's like the OG Icarian one. Bro, I need to figure out how to set this up. I need one of those phone holders. But I think Icarian was discontinued by Cybec? No, I don't know. It was discontinued by one of the big gym brands for some reason. I think Precor was discontinued by Life Fitness, and then Cybex was discontinued by some other brand. I can't remember what. Or maybe Icarian was discontinued by Cybex. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But somehow managed to progress on hack squat and SLDO today, because like, I think, I don't want to self-diagnose, but I think I'm dealing with like I don't know how to pronounce it, like SIBO or something, but it's SIBO. Just stands for like small intestine bacterial overgrowth. I either just ate some bad food and it's like getting out of my system, or it's that, because just from the symptoms of it, that's what it seems like it is. And I like had one real meal yesterday other than my pre-workout meal, which is just like quick carbs I had in the morning, and like I've like, dude, it's probably TMI, but I've been on the toilet like every 30 minutes to an hour. It kind of cooled down today, and I was going to take a rest day, but ended up going and trying to hit lower, and it went really well, surprisingly. Pretty much got all my meals in, but I've made some changes in some of like my food sources, just because like, if that is what I'm dealing with, like one of my meals I have quite a bit of sweet potato with, and that's like horrible for small intestine bacterial overgrowth, just because it's a high fermented food, and it'll kind of just bloat me and worsen my digestion and everything. So trying to do some stuff to deal with that. Hopefully it passes tomorrow, or it passed today and I'm done with it tomorrow, and whatever. I skipped class because of today, because I didn't want to walk in and out of the lecture every 15 minutes to go shit. But it is what it is. But I mean, like, I texted in one of my group chats earlier, like mid-lift, I was like, just because, like, you see these guys like Jordan Peters talking about progression and going into your set with them, like, the right mindset and everything, it makes such a difference when you're in the right headspace in a lift, because, like, on paper, I should have, like, had a horrible lift, like, no food the past 2 days, like, on the toilet, just everything going straight out of me, like, but I just went in and just wanted to have a good lift, and went into every set with the, like, taking pride in execution, which is, I watched like an edit of Jordan Peters talking about that on my walking pad earlier today, like, just execution, form looking good, and then just having aggression towards your set, just really trying to progress, and it's just amazing when you have a lift like that. And like, I was just drenched in sweat, like, just felt so good. And every leg day's been like that recently, because it's just like I want to bring them up so bad, and it's like I feel like I can't have a single bad lift with them being like a genetic weak point. Like I just need them to grow. But yeah, amazing lift and whatever. But I don't really know what I was talking about here. I don't really know how I'm gonna do the format of the video. I was thinking maybe try and do like a minute or two long edit of my lift and a little posing in the beginning, then maybe putting the like whatever you want to call this, the yap or whatever, and then just put like my full raw lift. I didn't record every set because I wanted to record some vertical for TikTok, and then some of them it's like you can tell the camera's pretty far away, because I want to be able to crop it to post on TikTok too. That's the main reason I didn't keep making these. I didn't like having to, whenever I would zoom in, the quality of the videos would just suck, and I didn't like that. The videos always did horrible because the quality either sucked, or like if you post like landscape videos, they always do horrible too, unless you've got it with like a nice camera and some sick edit or something. But I don't put that much effort into it. I just make those videos during my cardio to kill time. But yeah, I've been running upper lower like at a I don't even want to say 3 times frequency. I've just been upper lower no rest until like I need one, and I mean it's felt amazing. I pretty much do one set for everything. Like the only thing, like today I just went one set of an adductor. I do 3 sets of a straight leg calf raise, and I seem to recover fine from that. I do like a internal and external rotation, and then just a neutral grip one, or not neutral grip, but like neutral foot placement, I guess. And I don't seem to be like, I seem to be able to recover and progress with that week to week, or session to session, I guess. And then after calf, I go into like a leg extension, which I've gone to just doing one set of that, and just because doing that and a hack squat, like those 2 sets, 3 sets if I did 2 sets of leg extension, it felt like too much. So then I go 1 set of leg extension, and then I am doing 2 sets of that single leg lying leg curl, like 2 sets per leg, and that feels fine. Then I go into my 1 top set of a hack squat, 1 top set of a hinge, and then I went back down to 1 set of like a machine crunch, which I don't even think I recorded today. It's boring anyway, half my videos are. But yeah, it's felt really good, progressing really well. I feel like my legs, like one of my buddies always says, like he's surprised with, like they're not bigger for how strong they are, because they are one of my stronger body parts, and they always have been. And it's probably just because of the way I got into lifting, just like kind of the SBD, whatever, and squatting and sumo deadlifting real heavy, and I don't know, my legs got strong that way, but didn't necessarily grow like crazy, just because of the way I programmed everything at first. But yeah, but I'm hoping to really get back on track this next like week, because I have like a week before I go on another trip with my girlfriend for like one of her family weddings, and I mean like those trips kind of always set you back a little bit, it feels like. So I just want to be as dialed as I can. I ran out of storage, of course, because I recorded a lot more today with full sets and warm-up sets and everything for YouTube. But anyway, I was saying my girlfriend's gonna be out of town too, so like, not that she hinders my progress in any way, but like I'm definitely gonna have a lot of free time outside of like school and work to just get my meals in and take my time at the gym. And so I mean that's kind of nice. Obviously I'm gonna miss her, but it'll be to really have like a full week fully dialed in before I go back out of town for a couple of days. But I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to lift out there in California where the wedding's at, but who cares? It's gonna be fun with our family and everything. But yeah, that's probably it. I don't really got much to talk about. Well, I'm not talking about this on TikTok. and I know a whole lot of people aren't going to watch this, obviously, and I'm not going to speak about it on TikTok just because I don't want certain people, like girlfriend's family, my family, well, most of my family knows, just friends and other people that I used to know, whatever, like, because I don't want to associate my face with it or whatever, but I am, like, I do have a company I was starting up with, you know, peptides and whatever, because they're so big right now. My website's down at the moment just because I'm waiting on my next batch of, like, product and working on getting, like, a new payment processor to, like, launch the website again. So, if anyone's interested, feel free to reach out and shoot me a text, whatever, on TikTok or whatever, and buy some stuff. I mean, I'm selling it for, like, very competitive pricing and everything. And, so, yeah, probably not going to talk about that on TikTok. And if you watch this, don't mention it in my comments, please. Lol. Just because it's not something I want to be too public about. It's not something I necessarily want to hide, but there's just no reason to associate it with my face with it at the moment. So, and it's still kind of getting up and running. Like, I'm just starting out within the past, like, month or two, and doing all right with it right now. Obviously, it's just a lot to get anything up and going off the ground, so that's fun. And it's stressed me out like crazy. I was on top of, like, trying to pick up hours with work while being a full-time nursing student and all that. So, who knows? Maybe I won't even put that in the video, but for right now, I probably will. So, well, you guys will see how the video is set up, whether I do an edit or just my raw sets or whatever. But if you're watching, thank you. So, peace.